Hello and welcome back to the lab. The golden solution has been imported, parted, filtered, and is ready for precip. Before I do that, I'm going to test the B-grade solution for gold with stannous chloride. There's not a lot, maybe a gram or two in here. Yes, that's one of my chopsticks from lunch. I split the end of it with my knife and stuck a bit of filter paper on it. In the beaker I have the pipette in is the stannous chloride. It's just freshly made and hadn't been poured into a flask yet. Light staining. There's only about 1 or 2 grams guessing in about 700 ml of solution. Get this out of the way and get ready for precip. Today's precipitation is brought to you by Stump Out, SMB, sodium metabisulfite.
Not affiliated, not a sponsor.
I'm going to sprinkle this in slowly and see if I can get a cool looking reaction. This solution has much less gold in it and will react slowly. At most, it's got 2 to 3 grams in it. Give it a stir and try and break up the chunks. I believe some moisture got into my SMB, which is also why I'm sprinkling in slowly to try and reduce the splashing. This is filter paper I cut up for testing. Reach in here and get a dab of our solution on here for testing the stannous to make sure we've dropped all the gold out of solution. There's still a light staining I see. This bottle's just about out. Let's give things a good mix here. The A grade's color looks right, but it hasn't foamed up yet. B grade is taking its time because there's a less amount of gold in there, so I expect that. Another stainless test. I can think of two reasons as to why these reactions are moving slow. One, it's chilly in here. Two, a bit of moisture that worked its way into my SMD. That's negative. Same again, stainless test. Also negative. Now we'll just let these settle out, or in the case of the B grade, finish dropping out. A little chilly in here. It's been 30 to 45 minutes and it's still clear. That's moving impressively slow. I'm going to clean up these corduroy dishes from the drips. I'm going to run in while these settle out. You can see here on the bottom of beaker B where some has settled out. I'll be right back. A lot more settled out on the grade B solution. The entire bottom is coated. Collect up my filters for storage and later processing. There's definitely going to be a good amount of gold in these filters. This is my gold waste solutions flask. I'll decant the solution off the gold sponge into it. As for the grade B beaker, everything in it I plan to re-refine at a later time. So I'm going to pour the whole thing into the waste container. Now you can see just how much settled out. Still seems like there should be more. If there is any more to finish settling out or dropping out, it can finish in this flask. Get this out of the way. Now I'll decant the grade A gold sponge. I've also set up the hot plate with distilled water for hot water rinses. I'm going to lean this so it settles in a manner so it won't shift when it's being poured. Watch the gold waste glass carefully. There's my other 2 or 3 grams. This is being recorded on Halloween, so, ooh, spooky. The decant is complete. From here forward will be rinses with boiling water. Once everything gets settled out in the temporary waste container, probably tomorrow, I'll see if I can get at it and refine it. Adding about 200 ml of hydrochloric acid, I'm going to set this up to a light boil for 15 to 20 minutes. See if I can gather it all up in the middle so the bowl can spread it out. Rinse down the sides. On the hot plate for a light boil. It's been on boiling now for about 17 minutes. I think this is where I'm going to need to call it for today. I'm just going to let this soak overnight and let this other settle out, and then I'll work on both of them tomorrow together. Move the bottle so the vapors don't melt it. Tomorrow I'll finish this up and re-refine what's left in the waste container. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it.